Can this Exotics LS driver from Tour Edge compete with the major brands in golf? We're about to put it to the test and find out. Let's get right into this one. Enjoy the video. That was struck very well. 2300, there it is. That's what we like. Okay guys, this is the Exotics LS from Tour Edge. Very new driver, supposed to be very low spin. This is a 9 degree at standard specs right now. We may adjust it depending on how it's performing. And they've got me into the Ventus Blue Black 7X from Fujikura. Let's see how this thing performs. We're gonna hit on a GC3 using GS Pro software. The golf ball I'm using is a Pro V1. Let's get right into it. Looking down at this, it's got some carbon fiber crown, looks very good. It does have a slight draw bias face, meaning that the club face is slightly closed at address. I typically play a draw, so don't be surprised if I miss a little left to start. We can adjust that by lowering the loft a little bit. 9 degrees is typically high for me as well. I typically go 8, maybe even 7.5 because I hit the ball pretty high and I typically spin it pretty high. So that's why we're testing out the LS today. Let's see what we got. Very solid. I mean, you can't ask for a better strike. 2800 spin, that's a little high on spin. 161 ball speed, 270 carry, 288 total. Love that ball flight, literally right on the line. Maybe not getting all the distance I can out of this. That was a little bit of a high spin shot, 2800, you want it closer to 22. Let's see if we can get the spin down and get a little more extra distance. All right, that one maybe felt just slightly low on the face. Maybe that's why we got a little bit higher spin. There's that left miss. Ball speed went up, spin went up, our spin went down, but we're way left. We don't want that. Let's watch it. And if it keeps doing that, we may lower the loft. That opens the face just a little. I prefer that spin though. Okay, I've seen enough. It's going left. It's got this slight draw by a face. So let's lower the loft a little bit, see if we can open that face just a hair, and see if we can straighten that out. Because I like that spin number, 2200. Ball speed's good, but we're going way left and we're losing a lot of distance. We're gonna go one step down, so we're gonna lower the loft by one step. I'll put the hosel adjustments on the screen, that way you can see what that does. We've lowered it one notch down. That should open the face just a little bit. We may need to open it more, but I don't want to do it too much. So that's going to lower the loft. We're going to see a little bit lower launch. Hopefully same spin numbers and not as far left. All right, so that's much better. 2900, spin went up again. But that was more of a draw than it was a hook. All right, if I'm aiming down the right side, that's going to find the fairway. I like that. That's fine. A little bit more distance there, total 284.5. See if we can get that spin number down just a little bit. That was struck very well. 2300, there it is. That's what we like. 163.5 ball speed, 285 carry, rolling out 304. Ideal. Love the ball flight. Slight little draw, a little push draw. Starts right at the line, ends up just on the left side of the line. Literally exactly what we're looking for. 2300 spin, 163.5 ball speed. I mean, if it continues to do that, it can absolutely compete with the major brands because those are ideal numbers. That was a little toey. Yeah, 1500 spin. That toe strike's gonna knock some spin off of it. Ball speed way down, but a really good miss. Look at that ball flight. Starts off right, again, a little push draw. Coming back, just on the left side. Still got 296 out there. Didn't get some carry, didn't get the ball speed. But that toe strike is still very forgiving and a really, really good miss. struck very well. That one's a little more left than the first two. Still not a bad miss. If I'm aiming again down the right side, that should be right back into the center because it started off. That one's a little bit more left than I want. Ball speed still up there, 291, 2400 spin. We'll see how this goes. If it keeps going left, that much left, we might tick it one more down, take it one more lower loft, see what it does. Let's hit a couple more. That was struck very well. So see, that's starting to turn pretty good. Let's tick it one more down. 2200 spins, very good. 287, but still, that's going a little bit left. We hit a couple good ones, 2 in a row that are still going pretty far left. Let's do one more tick lower on the hosel adjustment. And let's see what that does. Loving the spin numbers though. We had a couple, I mean the high spin has been 2800, which is not very high. I mean, it's high. You don't want it to be that high. But I mean, with my gamer, I've seen drives get up to over 3,000 RPMs. So very low spin. Let's see if we can straighten it out just a little bit. It's a little too much turn right now. Looking down, I can definitely tell that this, to me, in my eye, this now looks more square, where at the beginning of this, it was more closed with that draw bias face. So let's see how it performs. That was a little low on the face. 3200, of course, as soon as I speak about the spin. I did hit it low on the face, which is going to increase the spin. Again, though, not a bad miss. Pretty straight. That's down the right side. That was struck very well. 2100 spin. 285 carry. 305 almost. I mean, again, ideal numbers. I think this is closer. I think this is closer to the settings that I would need. This shaft is very nice. I'm usually in a Ventus black. This is a black blue. I'm usually in a 6X. This is a 7X, but hey, I like those numbers and I like that ball flight. Let's hit a few more. That one felt a little left, but it wasn't. It's a little more left than normal. It felt like a pull, but it started off pretty straight. Longest by far, highest ball speed by far. So that one felt a little more left, but it really wasn't. Off the face, I could have sworn it was going to be left of the line starting off. So again, I'm aiming down the right side. That's in the left center of the fairway. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on this one. Be sure to hit that subscribe. It really helps me out when I reach out to these brands and I want to do some testing and reviews on their clubs. It really helps when I have a lot of subscribers and y'all are super active on my videos. Like, subscribe, comment, do it all. It really helps me out. Therefore, I can help you with these reviews. And comment below if you think the LS can compete with the major golf brands in golf today. All right, 165.5 ball speed. Let's see if we can get a little higher. I'm gonna swing a little harder. Typically when I swing harder, it goes a little more left, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna Bryson this one. .167 ball speed. I mean, 2200 spin. 296 carry. 313. I mean, that's how you want a driver to perform. That is crazy. 167 ball speed is super good. That's usually about the highest I can get on my gamer, again, which is a major brand in golf today. Tour Edge is not known for their drivers, but man, that is great numbers. Guys, let's hit one or two more and then let's take a look at the numbers. I'm curious to see how well this is performing. Again, down the right side, that's drawing back into the maybe left center. Still really good. One more drive. Let's see if we can straighten it out just a little bit. Tell you what, guys, I might be putting this one in the bag. $1,800 spin right down the middle. I mean, I don't know how you beat it. Let's take a look at the numbers and let's see if it's as good as it looks like it is. We get 14 shots. We're going to take the worst ones out. We're going to try and get down to 10. Let's get down to 10 numbers. All right, now we're down to 10. Nice and even, 10 shots. 63.5 to 164 ball speed. Really good. Almost maybe a little higher than my gaming speed. Again, we had some 167, 166 right in here. Carry, 281, 282. Super nice. Total distance, 297. Spin, 2,100. That is absolutely ideal. Side spin, it's going to be a draw. 27 yards offline. Not the best. We had a couple that were 35, 39, 36, 51 up here. That one's not great, but absolutely love the numbers. We are out on the course with the new Tour Edge Exotics LS. We're going to check its accuracy. I've got my foresight here. I'm going to check exactly what the spin and the yardage is looking like out on the course. Let's get right into it. I'm going to hit about 2 drives. We're going to move on to another hole. Different layout, different look, hit a couple more drives just to see how it performs under pressure. Foot slipped just a hair, but it's going right down the middle. Numbers on that one, 156 ball speed, 281 carry, 1,600 spin. So very low spin. Let's hit us one more. Ball speed's a little down. I'm not really warm. I've hit a couple shots, but typically I'm closer to that 160, 164 is about my high. So 156 is maybe early in the round. Let's see if we can hit another good one here. That was absolutely piped. 160 ball speed, 2,100 spin, 289 carry. I mean, huge drive. Right where you want it. Felt amazing. I knew as soon as I hit it, it was pure. Started off right at that bunker. A little bit of a draw. Let's go get it and let's go on to the next hole. Let's hit 2 more drives with this Exotics LS from Tour Edge. And let's see if that low spin continues. And let's see how far we can hit this thing. It's a little back into the wind now. Teed it just a little bit lower. Let's see if we can catch a solid one, get a good, nice high ball speed, low spin shot. Like that. Numbers on that one, 161 ball speed, 284 carry, 2,300 spin. That's what we like to see. Let's hit us another one and see if we can swing a little harder at this one and just see if we can get up to the 162, 163 ball speed and see what that spin does. All right, I smoked that one. I swung hard. 165 ball speed. Spin rate, 2,800. So it got a little up there now. 278 carry. Ball speed went up, so I can get the ball speed. Spin went up. I hit down on it a little bit, I think. I felt like because I swung harder, I hit a little bit more down. 2,800 spin is still not bad. Let's hit one more. A little bit off the toe that time. A little bit more draw to it. 2,700 spin, 164 ball speed, 279 carry. So seems like if I swing harder, spin jumps a little, but it's not too bad. I would prefer to carry 289, 284 with my gamer speed, which is about that 161 right now, and hit the fairway every time, then try and get a little extra out of it and get a little more spin, because as you see, the harder I swing, the spin goes up, and I actually was carrying it less. So let me know in the comments what you think, if this Exotics LS low spin model from Tour Edge can compete with the major brands in golf today. And be sure to hit that subscribe, because we are going to be putting this up against my Gamer, which is another low spin model from a very popular brand in golf today. We're going to see which one is the low spin king. Be sure to hit that subscribe. Be sure to drop a like on this one. We'll catch you next time.